Tracker Dan here, announcing the official release of my new Punchbadger. This blade has been a long time in the making. Started off designing it with Al Savidi, and he went in a different direction with the Colonel. But this blade is basically a blood shark on a pistol grip. It's got a ring for retention and striking, and the effectiveness this adds to your ability is just amazing. It increases your safety while increasing the danger to your opponent. So there's no chance of you riding up the blade on this. Your slashing ability is just exponentially increased because of this forward rake. You're getting internal damage and shock value because of your fist hitting after you penetrate, and you're increasing your reach because you don't have to cant your wrist like you have to with the straight blade. So it's just, without a lot of training, someone can be very effective with this. And most training goes, the complex training goes out the window anytime you get dazed. So this is your caveman blade. Like, you get dazed, you just go to town and finish the threat. You don't have to get fancy, you just do what's got to be done. It works great forward grip or reverse grip, and works great for uppercuts, jabs, crosses, hooks, overhand rights, you name it. I mean, this slashes, it's good all around. So some of the phases this has gone through. This is more the traditional blood shark blade here and grind, and with the double ridge wrap, with the copper ring that I put on my honey badgers, and then made some for those of us who don't have to worry about double edges. So just various types of wraps with the copper ring. And then I started playing around with G10 and adding a guard over on this side. So some people really like to have a thumb ramp for cutting and thrusting and such. It also adds an extra strike point for in-close work. But G10 with the copper ring still. Then working with just, and these I had ground by a friend who's got the right machinery, and all G10 handle, and but lots of good surface area inside there for supporting your finger, and plenty of room for people who operate with gloves being able to get their index finger through there for reverse grip, or pinky through for forward grip. And these notches are not choils. These are for a retention system, and they're kind of angled forward so that anything that gets in them is not going to strip this blade from your hand like most choils do. But the way this works with the retention system was Al Savidi, this was one of his concepts for, you take a bungee and you can wrap it over and lock it into that notch. So if you got to do any climbing, or if you get dazed when you come to, you still got your blade in your hand ready to go, and it can be easily released with the thumb. And some other options were, I removed the ring from some of them, and I also ground the blade down so it's straight all the way to the retention nubs. But this just makes a nice small tight package, fits in the front pocket easier, and some people don't like rings, but this just makes it easier to conceal. And this thing works great appendix carry, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, cross draw, you name it. Now, to go with this system, there's a trainer that this one has a Joe Watson Jap wrap on it. He taught me how to do it, and so I've been playing around with it. But the trainer's made shorter so that you can really go to town on Bob and get the simulation of actually having made penetration. So but this also makes an excellent self-defense tool. because you can put this trainer, because of the force you can apply with this pistol grip, you can put this through 1/4-inch plywood. You know, you got striking with the ring. It's just a great tool to carry around, and you can tuck it in your waistband or throw it in your pocket. Now the sheathing options are these two sheaths here. This one is more like my Honey Badger sheath, where you lock the ring in and the blade can't come out until the ring's disengaged. So what this does is the waistband, and my holsters for my pistols are designed this way too, where I've got a wing on here that tucks the handle back against the body. And so it does that with this too, and it also keeps it snag free. So that's one option, and the clip can be moved to either side. It's got my new Tracker Dan clip on it, so it's got extra strength and retention. And then this other one here still has the wings, so it's going to tuck that handle back against the body. But this clip, because it's off to the side like this, the angle can be changed, so you can, instead of the handle being upright like this, you can have it more horizontal like this. And when you've got the ring on here still, it can actually tuck behind the belt. You know, and you just get your thumb behind here and grip it and rip it. So those are some of the options for the Tracker Dan Punchbadger. And you can go to trackerdan.ticktail.com to see what's available. See you there.
To become super effective with the Punchbadger or the Colonel, seek out Al or Nico Saviti or myself. Al and Nico can be reached through northernred.com. I can be reached through trackerdan.com.